Hello everybody, I hope you're all well. My name is Kirsty and I'm a technical educator at the Wella World Studio in London. Today I'm going to be taking you through my highlighting face framing using Blonde Orplex with 6% and Colour Touch as a toner. This is the fantastic Nicola. Now for our step one, consultation is key. So this is working through your technical diagnosis. So on Nicola's hair, we went through and had a conversation and I looked through Nicola's hair, working out natural depth, porosity, density, texture and history, and then talking about the tonal palette that Nicola wishes and desires for her blonde hair. Step two is placing in the section pattern. So working with a classic herringbone and working on a full head technique with face framing on Nicola's hair. So to create Nicola's blonde that we're going for, we're going to use Blonde Orplex and 6%. So this is going to be mixed on a 1 to 1.5 ratio using 30 mils of Blonde Orplex to 45 mils of 6%. Now what I really love about using Blonde Orplex is that it's going to give you that beautiful creamy consistency. We're going to get our levels of lift for our champagne blonde, and it already has number 1 Wellaplex mixed in, so no messing around with the numbers and measurements. Step number 3 is to go through and complete the full head of foils. What I really wanted to focus on and show you is what I'm working through on the perimeter. So on each section throughout the front, I'm working with perimeter lightness, using slices and natural weaves to create a really beautiful illuminating lightness through the front of Nicola's hair. Now to do this, I'm starting with a slice onto the hairline with no natural hair or negative space left out. I'm applying the Blonde Orplex only on the hair that is not coloured, so onto the roots and the mid-lengths and ends. I am then isolating the lengths and ends away from the product because they don't need to be lifted, and then insulating my foil, folding the corners, allowing the Blonde Orplex to do its thing and have a little bit of breathing space. I'm then going to go on and work on taking small fine slices across, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a natural weave. So I'm using 10 weaves. Now what's great about this is it creates a small amount of natural negative space in between the foil, but still is heavily impacted with the amount of weaves going through. So what this will do with my first slice, create a heavy impact, and then the second, because I have natural hair in between, will create a small softness for my face framing. When I've worked with Nicola's hair, we want the brightness, but we don't necessarily want it to be too impactful. We still want it to be soft and natural. So this is why I'm alternating doing one slice, one natural weave of 10 weaves, and then going back and doing one slice, and then working again with one natural weave. And then this completes the technique when face framing, which I'm going to do on each side. Then what I'm going to do is, because we do want to see a small amount of the natural colour sitting against the face frame to give the illusion that it's brighter and lighter, is I'm going to take centimetre sections after these 4 pieces are put through and working on a slice technique throughout the rest of the technique. Now this is what I'm going to complete on the next 3 of the sections through the top, working with my slice, natural weave, slice, natural weave, and then leaving a small amount of hair in between each foil, and then working on a slice. Because I'm working on a diagonal, I can go through and slice. This is going to be the most impactful, but because I'm working on a diagonal, it will also create softness in the hair. Nicola has previously been a full head pre-lightener and wants to start encouraging the growth of her natural hair coming through so she can start seeing it through the colour. Now, Nicola doesn't like to see any warmth. So this is kind of the best option for us to encourage the growth, leave a bit of natural hair in between, and create that beautiful face framing foliage. Step 3 is complete, so it's time for development time up to 50 minutes or until desired undercoat is reached. So we've been working on a level of a 9/0 to create a beautiful champagne colour. So once we've reached a pale yellow, as you can see, it's time to remove the product. So what I've done is I've removed all of the foils. I have then rinsed and then worked with my Wellaplex number 2 using 2 pumps and developed for 10 minutes. I've then gone through after my development time and used Sebastian Hydrate to shampoo the hair. This is really great to use on blondes, and it's really good because it's going to not only hydrate but moisturize that hair. So especially for Nicola, she's naturally got quite curly hair. It tends to become a little bit dry. She's a little bit of the demon on the old straighteners with maybe no heat protection, and has been blonde for a long time. So this is a great product to use to just hydrate and moisturize that hair. So what we've gone through is we'll do one shampoo, and then we're just gently going to rinse and remove the shampoo away from the hair. This is prepping the hair then for blonde or sealing care for our next step. So what we'll do is once it's rinsed, and then towel dry all of the hair to remove the excess of moisture and water from the hair, and then I will apply my Blondor Seal and Care. This product is a game changer. This is going to be applied everywhere where you have used pre-lightener. This is the perfect step for preparing the hair for toning. It's going to remove oxidation, neutralise the pH balance, and conditions, giving the hair a beautiful shine on blondes.